Here's another species in the Asteraceae or daisy family of plants, which you should remember from the mountain daisy video have composite flowers, meaning that what looks like a single large flower is in fact a great many tiny flowers. Sorry about the mouthful of a common name, if you can even say that of a species that's not commonly referred to. But Microseris just means little chicory in Latin, and chicory is another plant in the same family that you may have come across in salads or used to make a coffee-like drink. North Microseris closely resembles the dandelions that are commonly found in human settlements across the world, but they have longer stems, so they sit a little bit higher off the ground and are a bit more noticeable. Still, they're relatively small, usually around 8 inches. They have toothed basal leaves, although this drawing slightly exaggerates how pointed they are. And as you can see illustrated clearly here, they often have multiple stems emerging from a single base. Here are the 4 phenophases you should recognize. The bud will be a fleshy green bulb with the beginnings of yellow at the top. When it's actively flowering, it will look just like a common dandelion, which thankfully don't appear out on the mountain, so you don't have to worry about getting confused. Except that in this species, each ray flower will have a tiny little notch at the end, and most of them will also have a tiny little touch of brown right at the tip. Note that some plants in the Asteraceae, like this one, only have ray flowers and no disc flowers, so that's why these guys don't have the fuzzy little buds in the center of the inflorescence. When it's fruiting, like almost all other asters, because it's wind dispersed, it will have a fluffy white seed head, where seed is attached to this lovely little beard that will help it be very buoyant and fly away. This little tuft of white fluff is called a pappus, which, believe it or not, is an ancient Greek word that is an affectionate term for an old man. So cool. Anyway, the time to classify North Microseris as releasing seed is when you can see at least some part of the bald seed head at the center of the structure. In other words, when some of the seeds have already become detached and floated away, but there are some still remaining.